Hey, it's Erin, EW Wellness Solutions, and we're doing keto day 2. And since the 90s theme of overcorrection, because we used to be all about fat-free, high carb, low fat, keto is all about very little carbs, high fat. Wannabe Spice Girls, one of the best videos ever. Posh Spice, she never could sing, but she just had a certain something. Anyway, when I hear keto diet, I start to cringe. Not just because of the accidents you could have, or because it's so strange to have to go buy things you pee on, but is it a way of life you can maintain? So when I was developing my food plan, I had my beta groups. I had groups of women that I gave my food plan to, and I said, do this, let me know what you think. And they come back and be like, this didn't work. All right, well, I tweak it. Try this way. Okay, that was better. And so we were trial and error, right? Because I wanted them to have something they could live on. Not a diet you gone off, gone on, off, on, off, on. So the keto diet makes me nervous because it's still that quick fix mentality. So when I get a question like, what do you think of the keto diet? I want to lose 10 pounds by Valentine's Day because my husband and I are going to Turks and Caicos. They probably should stop asking me these things. Eventually people will stop asking me because I always say, what's your goal? I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, but if you lose the 10 pounds for the weekend, you're going to gain them all back that weekend because you'll have crash dieted. And then you're going to go on a huge bender of pina coladas and nachos. And it's not going to take, because why should it take? If you are eating the steady amount of junk, right? And then for a certain period of time, you decide you're going to be good. You're going to go on the keto diet, for example. So for 6 weeks, let's say New Year's to Valentine's Day, you are ketoing your brains out. You are zero carbing it. Maybe you're spinning or whatever you're doing. OPP. I just love this song. I don't know. There's something about it. Who remembers the video? Is it just me? Anyway, so then when you go back to how you really want to eat, it's all going to come back because you haven't really changed anything. For a short period of time, you were doing something different, but you never changed the way you thought about food. You never changed your relationship with food. Just for a couple of weeks, you were eating different food. So for a couple of weeks, you weighed a little less. Then you went back to how you really wanted to after a huge bender when you're at the resort, right? So you're probably going to be even heavier by March 1st. Because if you are crash dieting and then rebounding, it's not going to take. So if you wanted to do the keto lifestyle, the keto way of eating, I've seen those food plans, which is different than the keto diet. Some people love them. It's a lot of fat. Some people can't handle that much fat. It just makes them feel icky. It's really a personal thing. I don't like eating that much fat. It makes me feel weird because you start thinking about your blood sugar. So the whole goal is blood sugar stabilization, right? So, carbohydrates spike it, and fat and protein kind of bring it down, right? So if you're having tons and tons of fat all the time, your blood sugar is super, super low, right? Well, how do you have energy to do anything? Well, they'll tell you, because your body's burning fat. Is it? Because a lot of people have problems doing keto correctly. It's not as easy as common knowledge would say. So if you're looking for more information about keto, I say you research it. I'm not super knowledgeable about keto other than very surface level. And most of the time I discourage people from it because it's not something they're going to want to maintain. If they wanted to do keto for the rest of their life, I would say do it for 3 months and come back to me. Assuming they aren't in the hospital, we can talk. But I'm very hesitant to put anyone on any sort of a food plan that isn't a true food plan or a way of eating. Because if you go on something, you're going to go off something, like a ski lift or a carousel. Pick your favorite ride. So the only thing that really works is when you change the way you think about food, you change your relationship with food, and you truly clean up your diet. Those 3 things. You can't buy them in a package. Can't buy them online. It's not an infomercial. Everything else is just details. So, hope this helps. I know it's not sexy, right? But it's true. If you look at anyone that's had a huge weight loss and maintained it, it's not been tricks. It's hard work. It's the thoughts. It's the relationship with food. And it's a completely different way they're looking at food and the rest of their life. It isn't just adding a shake in the morning, because that doesn't really truly change anything. I know you probably didn't want to hear this much truth in the morning, did you? But you heard OPP, so how bad can it be? All right, have a good day. Catch you guys later. Bye.